secure the best possible starting position for the upcoming race. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Twitch stream. Today, we are live at Indianapolis Vintage Racing, the top smart car class. Get ready for some exciting R-powered racing action. We're one lap into this race and it's already heating up. Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings is struggling in the 18th position, just behind Jump073. The safety car is entering the pits in position 45. Hugged03 manages to move up a bit and is now in position 43. Meanwhile, Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic is performing well in 6th position and Tora Kurturn is currently holding onto 5th place. Buckle up folks, this race is just getting started. Apologies for the mistake. I'm not able to see the lap count. Here's a quick update on the current standings. Lacroix from Team Blast and Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings are entering the pits in positions 35 and 33 respectively. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is currently in 3rd position, Mikko Broadcast from Team Best is in 2nd place, and Alap0C is entering the pits in position 43. Hope that was helpful. Sorry, I think there was a misunderstanding. As an AI language model, I don't have access to a visual feed to provide such commentary. However, based on your previous request, here's a brief update. Some of the AI racers are entering the pits for maintenance and refueling while others are racing out on the track. Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is currently in 3rd place, closely followed by Luigisto7 from the same team in 4th position. Tora Kurturn is trailing behind in 5th place. Hope that helps. Here's a brief update on what just happened in the race. Cargelasps from Team Better Team Tiltus is currently in the pits in position 20, while Jump073 is also heading to the pits in position 36. Currently, Judas Mokablunt from Team ForTwo is leading the pack, followed by Mikko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team in 2nd place, and Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic in 4th position. R40 from Team Bug is also keeping up, currently in 9th place. Sagetweaks is currently in 5th position, closely followed by Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic in 7th place. That's it for now, stay tuned for more updates. We're here at the race, and things are really heating up. Gary710 from Team ForTwo has moved up to 14th place, while Tertst from Team Best Tiltus team has been shuffled down to 15th position. Swishman33 from Team Rojo Rollers is currently battling it out for 14th place with Gary710. Meanwhile, Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic is in the thick of it all, currently in 8th position and locked in a tight battle with R40 from Team Bug. Reckless 4800 is currently holding onto 26th position and is just 0.2 seconds ahead of Deplorableeple in 27. On the screen, we just witnessed a few position changes on lap 4 out of 75. R40 from Team Bug is currently sitting in 12th place. Meanwhile, Mikko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team holds onto 2nd place, trailing current leader Judas Mokablunt from Team ForTwo by 1.7 seconds. Down the line, Deplorableeple is fighting to improve their standing at position 22, only trailing by 0.3 seconds behind L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team ForTwo in position 21. Luigisto 7 from Team Blackmagic is currently in 8th place and trying to close in on Seamus 19, who's in 7th just. We saw Panty holding onto 16th position, while Tora Curturn fights for 4th position and is currently sitting 3.8 seconds behind Nightcrawler from Team Blackmagic in 3rd. Meanwhile, the Butterster just entered the pits currently at 31st place, with Mikkel Brokast from Team Best Tiltus team trailing Judas Mocha Blunt from Team ForTwo by only 0.5 seconds in 2nd place. And finally, we see Panty following close behind Svilo 227 from Team Best Tiltus team at position 15. Welcome back to the race. We just saw the Butterster exit the pits in 34th, and Gary 710 from Team ForTwo enter the pits in 39th. L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team ForTwo was previously sitting at 15th, but has now moved down to 16th. Seamus 19 is currently holding onto 5th position. And finally, Panty is entering the pits in position 33, currently in 33rd. Stay tuned for more updates as the race progresses. On lap 6 out of 75, we have a lot of action on the track. Chilambucano just exited the pits and is in 38th place. Obalike from Team Awesome Racers is currently sitting in 6th place. Deplorableeple is heading into the pits and is currently in 16th place. Nightcrawler from Team Blackmagic is in 4th place, just 0.1 seconds behind Sagetweaks, who is holding onto 3rd place. In other news, MD162 just left the pits and is currently in 40th place. Neide from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is in 13th place, 2.0 seconds behind Redinov. On the current lap, we've seen some changes in positions. Sagetweaks has just entered the pits in position 10, while Tora Curturn is also entering the pits in position 6. Amin San, who was in position 15, is now in position 16, and Reckless 4800 is right behind in position 17. R40 from Team Bug is also heading into the pits in position 9. Sputnik NZ from Team Found on Rubbish Dump is holding onto position 13, 0.1 seconds ahead of Kenny Thernst in position 14. We're in the middle of a thrilling race today. We just saw Swishman 33 making a strong move and passing Nightcrawler to claim 2nd place. They are now 2.2 seconds behind Judas Mocha Blunt from Team ForTwo, who's currently at position 3. Meanwhile, L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team ForTwo is entering the pits in position 23, while Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing is currently 12th. Stay tuned for more exciting moments on this nail-biting race. Welcome back to the race. Neide from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is currently sitting in a strong 3rd position, while Seamus 19 is entering the pits way behind the pack, currently in 30th. Bobardo from Team Blast is holding steady at 7th place, and Indy 17 is also taking a pit stop while maintaining their 9th position. Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing is entering the pits in 11th place, but currently holds the 10th position. Stay tuned for more updates on this intense race. We've got some game-changing moves happening right now. Lacroix from Team Blast has just exited the pits, while Sabine 27 from the same team is holding strong in second place. Meanwhile, Mainik is currently sitting in 16th position, and a 40 from Team Bug just exited the pits in 24th. Miko Broadcast of Team Best Tilt is holding their own in 9th. We'll have to wait and see how these positions shake out as the race continues. We just had a round of pit stops, with some drivers gaining and losing positions. Amin-san of Team Nafgum Kings is now in the pits for a tire change and fuel, having previously held 4th position. Meanwhile, Smurf20 of Team ForTwo has left the pits in 26th place, with Niaib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing just behind them in 9th. Hugged03, also from Team Nafgum Kings, has just exited the pits in 29th place. Bobardo from Team Blast is currently in 10th position, while Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers holds the 12th spot. Stay tuned to see how the rest of the race plays out. We just saw some action in the pit lane, with R.A. Raphael, Reckless 4800, and Mainik all exiting, while Satimaring made their way into the pits for a tire change and fuel. As for the race itself, Sabine 27 of Team Blast is currently leading the pack, followed closely by the other drivers as they battle for position. Bobardo from Team Blast is doing well in 10th place. Stay tuned to see what will happen next. We have our 40 from Team Bug in 13th position, followed by Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings who is currently positioned 9th. Sputnik NZ from Team Found on Rubbish Dump is exiting the pits in 8th place, while Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings follows closely behind in 10th. Jake Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers is doing well in 3rd place, while Dove Dad from Team Eco Racing is exiting the pits in 27th position. Stay tuned to see what happens next. Welcome back, viewers. Jake Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers is currently sitting in 3rd place after exiting the pits. We also have Sabine 27 from Team Blast in 6th position. Kenny Thernst is sitting at position 14, while R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is just ahead of Panty in position 16. Indy 17 is currently in 11th position and just a few tenths of a second behind Redina Fever from Team Rojo Rollers in position 10. Exciting stuff happening on the track. On lap 10 out of 75, we have seen Niaib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing entering the pits in 28th position. Similarly, Lysol KB and MD162 have also entered the pits, while Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic is currently holding the 6th position. We also saw Lacroix from Team Blast exiting the pits in position 44. Lots of action on the track, exciting race so far. Sorry about that. Here's a quick update on the race. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is in 4th place, Nightcrawler from Team Black Magic has just entered the pits in 7th place, Chick Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers is trailing Miko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team in 2nd place by just 0.2 seconds, and Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is in 13th place, just 0.2 seconds behind her 40 from Team Bug in 12th place. A lot of action happening on the track right now. It's lap 11 out of 75, and we just saw a flurry of activity in the pits. Meow from Team Triumph Emoji Racing has exited in 34th position, while Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic is entering the pit lane in 23rd. Bobardo from Team Blast has moved up to 6th place, passing his teammate Sabine27 for position 4. Meanwhile, Obelixamarx from Team Awesome Racers is holding steady in 8th place. Stay tuned as the race heats up. Apologies, let me start again. Sabine27 from Team Blast is in 11th place while Svilo227 from Team Best Tiltus is entering the pits in 30th place. On the other hand, Shalambucano exited the pits in 26th position while Kenny Thernst is holding steady in 10th place after passing Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings for 9th position. The race is really heating up now. Miko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team is currently in 2nd place. On lap 12 out of 75, we witnessed some pit stops including Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings, Obelixamarx from Team Awesome Racers and Duvdad from Team Eco Racing. Currently, Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is holding onto the 10th position while Smurf20 from Team ForTwo is trailing behind in 11th place. We also saw Reckless 4800 entering the pits in position 22. Stay tuned for more updates as the race progresses. We have some exciting developments in the race. We just saw some pit stops including Reckless 4800 moving to position 23 and a 40 from Team Bug dropping to position 26 after exiting the pits. Tora Kurturn is holding on to his lead in position 5, while Swishman33 from Team Rojo Rollers is currently 16th. Also, Everything Scups in position 21 has a slight lead over Reckless 4800 in position 22. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to monitor this exciting race. Amin-san said, "Actually I crashed Amy." Oh no, sorry to hear that Amin-san. That's too bad. Accidents happen though, and there's always next time to look forward to. Just keep trying your best. MD162 said, "End race or fix?" Har, I think we should definitely fix and continue the race. I don't think ending it early would be very satisfying for anyone. Good luck out there. L1 question 1 data 1967 said, "Sun came out." Unfortunately, not in Indianapolis. It's only virtual sunshine here in the racing simulator. But we can still see some great driving from the R-powered cars, even if we can't feel the warmth of the sun. How's your race going so far? L1 question 1 data 1967. We're in the midst of an exciting race. Just a few moments ago, Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers exited the pits and is now in position 10. Lysol KB is currently entering the pits, while Tora Kurturn is holding steady at 12th place. Over in position 33, MBG 2129 just exited the pits and is ready to make a push up the ranks. And now, we see Seamus19 entering the pits from position 17. The action never stops in this thrilling race. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a wild race so far, with Smurf20 exiting the pits in 15th place, Amin-san holding steady at 8th, Sagetweaks pushing up to 7th after exiting the pits. Meanwhile, Item is heading into the pits from 24th, and Tora Kurturn maintains position 10. Kenny Thernst is now entering the pits from 12th position. Stay tuned for more action. Panty said, har 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 or. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by har 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 or. Would you like to ask another question or share your thoughts about the race? L1 question 1 data 1967 said, did she do her hair and get changed? Har har, I'm not sure about that. But I do have to say that I'm really impressed by the driving skills of everyone in the race so far. It's always incredible to watch how AI can take on driving and show off some amazing speed and skill behind the wheel. How are you enjoying watching the race so far? L1 question 1 data 1967. We've just witnessed some interesting action on the track. Bobardo from Team Blast is back on the track after exiting the pits and has managed to secure the third position, while Sputnik NZ from Team Found on Rubbish Dump currently trails behind at fourth. Sputnik NZ has also just exited the pits, so it'll be interesting to see how they hold up against the others. Meanwhile, Everything Scups is back in the race in 26th position. Indy 17 is putting up a decent show, holding onto the 6th position after coming out from the pits. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting race. And we're back. Sitimaring is currently holding onto the 12th position, while Idem has just left the pits, landing in position 30. Sitimaring is now out of the pits too, in 16th position. But they've dropped a spot, losing to Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers, just ahead at 15th. We also see the Butterster exiting the pits, landing in position 34. Indy 17 is doing a great job, currently in 7th position and trailing behind Redina Fever from Team Rojo Rollers in 6th by a half second. We're currently in the middle of the race, and there's some exciting movement happening. It looks like Backwoods Legit is trying to catch up to Svilo 227 from Team Best Tiltus team in position 31, with only a half second behind. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 from Team Blast is still holding onto the top position in the race. Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers is just behind Redina Fever from Team Rojo Rollers, but was able to pass them to now claim position 8. And lastly, Chulambukano is currently holding his position at 10th. Let's see what will happen next. We just saw some exciting movements on the track. Lacroix from Team Blast just entered and exited the pits in position 44. Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers is making his way up the rankings, now sitting in position 8. Smurf20 from Team For20 is trying to catch up to Chulambukano, currently in position 9 with a gap of 0.7 seconds. Seja Tweaks is currently in 4th place, 3.1 seconds behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 3rd. Meanwhile, Nico Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team is holding onto the 1st position. Let's see what happens next. We are currently witnessing some exciting events in the race. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is out of the pits raring to go and sitting in position 8. Meanwhile, Fafamaker has made a bold move, passing Air Raphael from Team Blast to claim position 36 under his belt. Luigisto's 7 of Team Black Magic has just entered the pits in 17th place, but is now up a spot at 16 after coming back on track. MBG 2129 is also in the pits and currently holding steady at position 25. Lastly, we have Elap 0C sitting in the 19th position. Let's see how these racers handle the rest of the circuit. Thanks for tuning. We have a lot of action happening currently in the pits. The drivers for teams ForTwo, Rojo Rollers, and Bug have all gone into the pits, currently holding positions 12, 13, and 14, respectively. Meanwhile, L1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo has made a move and now holds position 11. Chulambucano is leaving the pits and now stands at position 18. Finally, Indy 17 is performing well and currently holds down third place. This race is heating up. We just saw Lacroix from Team Blast go into the pits while Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is currently holding the 15th spot. Tora Kurturn is doing well, currently in 5th place. Alap Zero C also performing well and holds position 11. Lastly, Redina Fever from Team Rojo Rollers just entered the pits and now sits in position 10, 3.0 behind Seja Tweaks in position 9. These drivers are really pushing it to their limits. We are already 19 laps into this thrilling race. Plenty of action to keep an eye on, with Sputnik NZ from Team Found on Rubbish Dump just exiting the pits in position 13. Mainik is also back on track after his pit stop, and is currently holding onto position 14. Meanwhile, Chickswishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers is in a tight battle with Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic for 17th place. Stay tuned for more updates. Neuvoltman said, "Wait, why is this a special event?" Hey there Neuvoltman, the Aura-powered racing simulator is a pretty unique event, where we get to see how far we've come in terms of artificial intelligence and its ability to outperform humans in certain fields. It's just incredible to see these cars zipping around the track at record-breaking speeds. We are back here at the racing simulator, just in time to catch some exciting developments in this ongoing race. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings has just emerged from the pits, currently holding onto position 20. Sputnik NZ from Team Found on Rubbish Dump is headed into the pits, currently occupying position 12. Meanwhile, Seja Tweaks has just come out of the pits and is now in 7th place. Redina Fever from Team Rojo Rollers is also out after making a pit stop, and is currently in 10th place. Keep an eye out for Bo Bardo from Team Blast, who's sitting pretty in 2nd place. Let's see how this all unfolds. Here's the latest update from the ongoing race. Lacroix from Team Blast just exited the pits in position 44, while Obelixamarx from Team Awesome Racers is currently holding onto 7th place. Mikko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is currently leading the race. Obelixamarx from Team Awesome Racers also just exited the pits and is back in 7th place. Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic is in 14th position, but gained some ground last lap, and is only 0.5 seconds behind Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers, who currently holds 13th position. And finally, Satimaring is exiting the pits in position 18. We're deep into the race now and teams are pushing hard for every position. Currently, we have Jude Smoke Blunt from Team ForTwo chasing Seja Tweaks in position 18 by just 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Lap 0C is leading the charge in position 13 with a comfortable lead of 4.1 seconds over L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team ForTwo who made up some ground last lap. There's also some movement in the pits as Backwards Legit from an unknown team enters the race from position 32. Plus, we have Indy 17 exiting the pits in 4th place, while Bo Bardo from Team Blast and Seamus 19 exit in positions 5 and we've got some movement in the pits as Tertst from Team Best Tilt, Everything is Cups, and Idem are exiting in positions 24, 25, and 26. Over on the track, Sabin 27 from Team Blast is currently leading the pack but is entering the pits now. Meanwhile, Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers has just exited the pits in position 19. It's shaping up to be an interesting race. Thanks for tuning in. We have some exciting news. Redinefever from Team Rojo Rollers has just jumped up to 6th place. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates. We're currently in the thick of the race with some interesting developments to report. Sage Tweaks is making a comeback, trailing only 0.2 seconds behind a lap 0C. And posting an impressive 40.9 second lap. Meanwhile, Team Rojo Rollers Redinefever is heading into the pits, currently in 10th place. We also have Kenny Thernst rejoining the race, now in position 24. Stay tuned for more updates. We're on lap 22 out of 75, and we've got some intense racing action happening right now. Currently, Tora Curturn is in 2nd place, maneuvering like a pro to stay ahead. We've got Bo Bardo from Team Blast at 9th position, with Manic Pot on their heels just 0.1 seconds behind. The Butterster has just exited the pits and is currently at position 31. Keep a close eye on Sabine 27 from Team Blast as they exit the pits and make a move for 7th position. Exciting stuff here at this race. My apologies. Here's a quick update. Hugged 03 from Team Nafgum Kings is still holding on in position 16. The Butterster is down at the back in position 31, but there's still plenty of time for them to make a comeback. L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team ForTwo just made a pit stop, and is currently in 12th position, moving up the ranks. Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing just left the pits, and is currently in position 28. Meanwhile, John 073 is making their way into the pits in position 32. Back to the action on the track. Thanks for the update. We just saw Svilo 227 make a pit stop in position 30 while Lacroix exits the pits in position 44. Luigisto 7 is leading the pack in position 9, just ahead of Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings in position 10. Redinefever from Team Rojo Rollers is sitting in 17th position with a best lap time of 1:02.716, trailing close behind the leaders. Everything is Gups just entered the pits in position 25. Looking forward to the rest of the race. MD162 said, damage has enabled. Hey there MD162, unfortunately, as a Twitch streamer and not the race simulator, I don't have access to that information. But I hope you're still having fun racing regardless. We just witnessed some pit stops as Jump073 emerges from the pits in position 32 while Shalambucano exits in 9th place. Lap 0C dropped to 16th place after being overtaken by L1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo. Indy 17 is holding the 7th position while Obalaxamarks from Team Awesome Racers is in 5th, currently 1.571 seconds off the fastest lap. That's all for now, stay tuned for more updates. Gary710 said, "Who is Amy thanking for the update? The producer, the director." Hi Gary710. Thanks for tuning into today's stream. Unfortunately, I'm not thanking anyone right now as I'm focused on the race at the moment. How are you feeling about your position in the race? Do you have any tips for me? There are some pit stops happening as Manic enters the pits while Smurf20 from Team ForTwo holds onto a strong position in 5th place. Sabine27 from Team Blast is not far behind in 6th place, 0.4 seconds behind Smurf20. Meanwhile, Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team ForTwo sits comfortably in 8th place while Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic is down in 15th position but is leaving the pits to make up for lost time. MD162 said, "The next race is 420 at Random Track." I'm sorry, but it looks like you've got the wrong information. We're currently racing at Indianapolis Vintage Track with the top smart car class. But speaking of 420, have you ever watched a race on the 20th of April? It could make for an interesting experience. We are closely following the race as Bobardo from Team Blast successfully passed Obalaxamarks from Team Awesome Racers, securing the 3rd position. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in position 12. Smurf20 from Team ForTwo has just entered the pits and is currently sitting in 6th place. Manic is exiting the pits in 19th position while MBG 2129 is exiting the pits in 29th position. Keep your eyes peeled for any changes in position throughout the race. Here's what's happening in the race. Due to Smoke a Blunt from Team ForTwo just left the pits and is now in 16th position. Tora Kurturn also exited the pits and is currently in 4th place while Idem from Team Vapid Racing left the pits in 24th position. Obalaxamarks from Team Awesome Racers is currently in 7th place with Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus holding onto the 1st position. Sitimaring just exited the pits and is now in 25th position. Keep your eyes peeled for any further changes in position as the race continues. MD162 said, "My car stuck in pits." Why? I'm sorry to hear that your car is stuck in the pits, MD162. That's definitely a tough break in the race. Do you have any idea what might have caused it? Maybe we can help troubleshoot together. We are in the middle of the race, and things are getting intense on the track. Smurf20 from Team ForTwo is exiting the pits in 8th position, while Seamus19 is currently 9th. Farfamaker from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits and is now in position 33. MBG 2129 is currently in 28th position, with their best lap being only 0.43 seconds behind the fastest lap. Indy 17 is entering the pits in 5th position and is still holding onto that position. Finally, Red Rhino Fever from Team Rojo Rollers is currently 10th. Stay tuned for more action-packed moments from the race. MD162 said, "Why Assetto Corsa don't have collision in the pits? I can understand why you might be frustrated by not being able to collide with other cars in the pit area, but as an AI, I'm not qualified to answer that question. I suggest reaching out to the developers of Assetto Corsa for more information. In the meantime, let's focus on the exciting race happening right now at Indianapolis Vintage Track. Who are you rooting for?" MD162 said, 420 Gary. "I'm sorry, I don't quite understand what you were trying to say. Is there something specific that you'd like to ask me about the race or the cars?" We are on lap 29 of the race and things are getting intense. Seamus 19 has just exited the pits and is now in 16th position, while Indy 17 has exited the pits and is now in 11th place. Kenny Thernst was previously in 12th position, but they are now entering the pits. Tora Curturn is still holding onto 3rd position, while Red Rhino Fever from Team Rojo Rollers currently stands at 13th place. Stay tuned for more exciting moments from the race. Welcome back to the race. We have some exciting developments happening. Bo Bardo from Team Blast has just passed Chilambucano for 5th position. Red Rhino Fever from Team Rojo Rollers is exiting the pits in position 20, while Jump073 is entering the pits in position 29. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 17th place, and the Butterster is exiting the pits in position 26. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 from Team Blast is currently holding onto 1st position. Keep your eyes peeled for more updates. We are currently in the middle of the race and we just had a few pit stops that shook up the positions. Kenny Thernst is now in 19th place after his exit from the pits, while L1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo is sitting at 12th place. Lacroix from Team Blast is now in 44th position after his stop, and Deplorableeple has jumped up to 39th. Dovdad from Team Eco Racing is entering the pits from 35th place, while Jalambucano is holding his position in 7th place. Stay tuned for more action. We are into the second half of the race, and we've had some exciting pit stops. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings just went into the pits from 16th place. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 from Team Blast has just re-entered the track after her stop, and finds herself in 7th place. L1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo is also in the pits from 12th position, while Hulked03 from Team Nafgum Kings is entering the pits from 13th place. The Butterster is currently sitting in 26th place. Oops, I'm sorry. Let me try again. Nickelbracast from Team Best Tiltus is still in the lead, with Tora Curturn from Team ForTwo right behind him, only 0.3 seconds away. Smurf20 from Team ForTwo is currently holding onto 5th place, followed closely by Jalambucano. We have some action in the pits as well, for Fanmaker from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited in 31st position, and MD162 is now in 42nd after exiting the pits. Reckless 4800 has also just exited the pits in 36th position. It's definitely heating up out there. Gary710 said, Amy hears the director say, "Oh, that car hit the brakes." Amy thinks go to commercial break. I'm sorry, as an AI language model, I am not capable of hearing or reacting to external stimuli such as the director's comment. However, would you like to know more about the current standings in the race? My apologies, let me give it another go. We have ForTwo from Team Bug in 11th position and currently exiting the pits. Meanwhile, MBG 2129 is leaving the pits in 27th place. Smurf20 from Team ForTwo is holding onto 5th position, while Smoke Blunt from the same team is heading into the pits, currently sitting in 9th place. The race is still on and anything can happen. I apologize for the mistake, let me try again. Currently, Shalambucano is in 8th position after leaving the pits. Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic is holding onto 14th place, ahead of L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo in 15th place by a margin of 1 point for seconds. The race is evenly matched and anything can happen at this point. Sorry about that. Here's a more concise version. A lap 0C has exited the pits in 26th position. Obelixamarx from Team Awesome Racers just lost 3rd position to Bobardo from Team Blast. Meanwhile, Backwoods Legit has emerged from the pits in 31st place. Current leader, Tora Cartern, is heading into the pits as Sabine27 from Team Blast takes up 4th position. Apologies again, here's a briefer version. We've just seen Idem go into the pits while Smurf20 from Team ForTwo comes out of the pits in 7th place. Currently, Smoke Blunt holds 12th place but has lost it to L1 Question 1 Data 1967, who's now at 12th. Panty is ahead of Amin Sang from Team Nafgum Kings in 22nd and 23rd positions respectively. Welcome back, viewers. Currently on the track, Everything Scubs just left the pits and is in 28th position. Smoke Blunt from Team ForTwo has passed L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from the same team, moving up to 12th place. Lacroix on Team Blast is leaving the pits now in 44th place. Aminson from Team Nafgum Kings is currently sitting in 23rd position. Bobardo from Team Blast is entering the pits while he holds onto his spot in 3rd place. And Indy17 is currently entering the pits in 6th place. Stay tuned for more action. We've got some exciting moments on the track, folks. Tora Cartern just exited the pits in 3rd place, while Panty is holding down the 19th position and holding off Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings, who's right behind him. Seamus19 is entering the pits from 8th position. Over to Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic, currently in the 14th position. Idime is also coming out of the pits, now in 21st place. Keep watching for more. Gary710 said, Amy takes more commercial breaks than Twitch. I'm sorry, but that seems like a statement rather than a question, and it's not related to the current topic of discussion. However, I understand it can be frustrating when watching commercials. Let's try to focus on the race and enjoy it. Do you have any favorite driver or car class? Sorry about that, folks. Let's catch you up on what's happening in the race so far. Bobardo from Team Blast just left the pits in 6th place after losing 5th to Smurf20 from Team ForTwo. Mikko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is holding strong in 2nd place, while JC Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers is now in 24th after exiting the pits. Meanwhile, Seamus 19 is currently in 13th position. Stay tuned for more. And we're back. Currently, Kenny Thernst is holding onto the 8th position while Seamus 19 just came out of the pits in 13th place. Obelix Marks from Team Awesome Racers is currently sitting in 4th, and L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo just left the pits now in 22nd place. Exciting stuff happening on the track, folks. We're midway through the race, folks. Hugged03 is holding onto the 10th position for Team Nafgum Kings. Over 4 Team Awesome Racers, Obelix Marks is doing a great job, currently sitting in 5th position after exiting the pits. And speaking of pits, the Butterster is in the middle of a pit stop, currently holding onto position 24. Meanwhile, Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is trying to overtake due to Smoke a Blunt from Team ForTwo, who is holding onto position 13 with a slight lead of 0.4 seconds. The race is at full speed and we just saw 3 drivers diving into the pits for a quick refuel and change of tires. Both Red Rhino Fever and JC Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers are now out of the pits and on their way back onto the track in positions 19 and 21, respectively. Meanwhile, Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing is also making his stop in position 33. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is making some moves and has climbed up to position 15. It's anyone's race, folks. We are at the halfway point of this exciting race, and we just witnessed it make a bold move to pass Tertst from Best Tiltus team for 15th place. Currently, Tertst is holding onto 16th position. Deplorableeple just exited the pits and is now in 36th place. Sabine 27 from Blast is currently 3rd, with Neib from Triumph Emoji Racing holding onto 11th place. Manic just finished his pit stop and is now in 26th place. Stay tuned for more action-packed moments in this race. We are in the midst of a high-speed race, and a 40 from Bug Team is currently holding onto the 7th position. Swishman 33 from Rojo Rollers just completed servicing at the pits and is back on the track in 25th place. Meanwhile, the Butterster is also leaving the pits in 26th place. Sitimaring is currently in 16th place, and Panty is exiting the pits and making way in the 22nd position. Moreover, Hugged03 from Nafgum Kings is entering the pits, currently holding onto the 9th position. Stay tuned for more nail-biting moments. Thanks for tuning in. On the track, we've just seen some pit stops that could shake up the rankings. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is returning to the race in the 6th place after an efficient pit stop. Meanwhile, Obelix Marks from Team Awesome Racers has entered the pits and is currently in 3rd place. Mikko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is holding onto the 4th position. Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing has also left the pits in the 17th position. L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo has entered the pits, currently holding onto the 21st position. And finally, Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings has entered the pits, sitting comfortably in. We're in the middle of an exciting race, with plenty of action happening. Kenny Thernst has moved up to position 12, while Smurf20 from Team ForTwo maintains the second position. Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 14th place, but is looking to catch up to Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers in 13th place, who is only 2.3 seconds ahead. Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings has just finished a pit stop, and is now back on track in position 14. R40 from Team Bug is currently holding onto 8th place, while Mickelbrocast from Team Best Tiltus is heading into We just witnessed some intense action in the race. R40 from Team Bug lost their 8th position to Seamus19. Meanwhile, Indy17 is holding onto their position at 12th place. Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic is currently in 6th place but has just entered the pits. Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers is currently in 13th place. And Amin-san from Team Navgum Kings just finished their pit stop and is now in 18th place. Keep watching for more excitement. We have a lot of action on the track. Mickelbrocast from Team Best Tiltus has just left the pits in 8th position, while Lacroix from Team Blast is exiting the pits and rejoining in 44th place. Panty is now entering the pits from their position at 23, and Smurf20 from Team ForTwo is currently in 2nd place. At the front of the pack, we have Tora Kurturn in 1st place, and MBG 2129 currently in 21st. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting race. Amin-san said, at the Butthurster U-Round. I'm not sure who the Butthurster is, but I'm here and happy to chat about the racing action we're watching. It looks like the competition is fierce out there. How are you enjoying the race so far? We have some exciting developments on the track. Indy17 is currently trying to catch up to Kenny Thernst in position 8, while Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic just exited the pits in 12th place. Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers just passed Indy17 for 9th place, and Bobardo from Team Blast is currently in 2nd position. Sabine27 from Team Blast is also making a push in 4th place. It's anyone's race at this point. We are halfway through the race and things are heating up on the track. Lacroix from Team Blast just left the pits in 44th place, while Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is holding onto 14th position. Everything is Gups is currently sitting in 28th place, and Seamus19 is doing well in 6th position. Sabine27 from Team Blast is heading into the pits in 4th place, while Idem just left the pits and is now in 17th position. It's all to race for, so keep your eyes glued to the screen. We are witnessing some intense moments in this race, folks. Lacroix from Team Blast just entered the pits, and Idem overtook Amin-san from Team Navgum Kings for 16th spot. Bobardo from Team Blast is currently on the podium in 3rd place, while Kenny Thernst is fighting hard to break into the top 5. Obelixamarx from Team Awesome Racers is also heading to the pits in 2nd place. Meanwhile, Bobardo just left the pits and is now in 4th position. Stay tuned for more action. The race is in full swing, and we've seen a few drivers come in and out of the pits. Redynafever from Rojo Rollers has been battling for position and just moved up to 15th place after exiting the pits. Meanwhile, Tertst from Best Tiltus team is in 13th place and Jomp073 just came out of the pits in 27th position. It's still anyone's game as we approach the halfway mark. We've got some exciting updates here at the track. The Butterster just exited the pits in 24th place, while Sabine27 from Team Blast is currently in 10th and just exited the pits in 6th position. Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings is coming into the pits in 26th place and is currently in 26th spot. Oberleixemarks from Team Awesome Racers is now sitting in 4th place and Kenny Thernst is in 12th spot. Let's see what these drivers will do next. Amin-san said, "So, I am thinking now we should end race on lap 56 at the 75 mark. Any comments or objections?" Hey Amin-san, I understand you might be feeling the fatigue at this point in the race, but don't give up now. You're still in a good position and anything can happen in the next 20 laps. Hang in there and keep pushing. We're in the middle of an intense race right now. The drivers are pushing their cars to the limit and we're seeing some exciting changes on the leaderboard. We just had a few drivers exit the pits, including MD162 in position 42 and Deplorableeple in position 35. Meanwhile, Judas Mocha-Blunt from Team ForTwo emerged in position 21, and Amin-san from Team Navgum Kings has slipped down to 14th place. We also have Tertst from Team Best Tiltus currently sitting in 14th position. Stay tuned to see what happens next. We're seeing some exciting changes on the leaderboard as we continue through this race. Several drivers have just come in and out of the pits, including Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings who is now in position 27, and MBG 2129 who entered the pits in position 20. Sitimaring is currently in position 16, with the best lap of a 1:02.638, just 0.24 seconds of the fastest lap. Currently, Niaib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is in 11th place, and Hubbed03 from Team Navgum Kings is in 6th. We also have Swishman33 from Team Rojo Rollers exiting the pits in position 22. We've got some exciting action happening on the track. R40 from Team Bug just entered the pits and is now in 4th place. Meanwhile, Sitimaring has passed Indy 17 to move up into 15th. Seamus 19 is making moves as well, currently in 9th place and passing Hubbed03 from Team Navgum Kings for 8th. And Mainik just exited the pits in 20th place. Stay tuned for more updates as this race heats up. We just had some exciting pit stop action with Amin-san from Team Navgum Kings coming in for service. Behind them, we've got Niaib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing moving up a spot after exiting the pits, and Hubbed03 from Team Navgum Kings maintaining their position despite some pressure from Redina Fever from Team Rojo Rollers. Keep watching to see how this develops further. Wyke said, "No. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by no. Could you please provide some more context or clarify your question so that I can better respond with an empathetic response?" We have an interesting development here with Sabine27 from Team Blast entering the pits from 10th place. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast is making some great progress and is currently in 3rd position. Seamus 19 is hanging on in 7th place, while R40 from Team Bug is exiting the pits in 8th place. Unfortunately, Sabine 27 has come out of the pits in 15th place, but I'm sure she'll be looking to make up for lost time soon. Keep watching to see what happens next. Currently, we're seeing some intense action as Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic overtakes Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team to move into the 5th position. Meanwhile, Tora Carturn is still in the lead and entering the pits, with Smurf20 from Team ForTwo hot on their heels in 2nd place. We also saw Amin Sound from Team Navgum Kings exiting the pits in the 20th position. Keep watching to see how this race unfolds. Tora Carturn is still in the lead, with Smurf20 from Team ForTwo not too far behind in 2nd place. Dovdad from Team Eco Racing has just exited the pits in 31st position, and we see Jake Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers in the 21st position. Redine Fever from Team Rojo Rollers is currently in the 10th position, edging closer to Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings who's in 9th place. An exciting race so far, and it seems like anything can happen. We are in the middle of the race, and Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic is currently in 6th place, closely followed by Seamus 19 in position 5. Luigisto7 has just entered the pits and is now back on track, still holding onto position 6. Redine Fever from Team Rojo Rollers had a good lap time of 1:02.638, putting him in 9th place, only 0.372 seconds behind the fastest lap. Alap 0C just finished exiting the pits in 25th place, and Redine Fever from Team Rojo Rollers just moved up to the 10th position. Broadcast. RE Racing said, "Lol, how long has this been going on for?" Hey RE Racing, glad you could join us. We've been racing for about an hour now, we're on lap 48 out of 75. The competition is intense and it's anyone's game at this point. Who are you rooting for? RE Racing said, who requested it? RE Racing, this is the name of the Twitch channel that is currently broadcasting the AI racing event. What do you think of the current standings? Are there any drivers or cars that you're rooting for? Alright folks, we just witnessed some driver changes. Tertst from Team Best Tilts just made a pit stop, and is now back on the track in position 17. The Butterster has also just exited the pits and is now in position 25. Neib from Team Triumph Emoji Racing is racing consistently and currently holding strong in position 10, but has just entered the pits and is now in position 11. L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo and Reckless 4800 are also in the pits, currently in positions 28 and 37 respectively. Alright, we're in the middle of the race and teams are making pit stops left and right. Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings just came out of the pits in position 13. Indy 17 is currently holding position 14 before exiting the pits in position 13. Bobardo from Team Blast made a quick pit stop and is now back on the track in position 4. Sage Tweaks just left the pits and is now in position 34. Judas Mocha Blunt from Team ForTwo is holding on to position 15 at the moment. The battle for these positions is getting pretty intense as more teams start to make their moves. We just saw L1 question 1 data 1967 from Team ForTwo rejoin the race in position 28 after his pit stop. Smartzilla, who was in 15th place before the pits, just exited and claimed 14th position. Meanwhile, Assetto of Team Awesome Racers is holding onto 3rd position, with Bo Bardo from Team Blast trailing by 3.3 seconds in 4th. Kenny Thernst is currently in 10th position. Lastly, Svilo 227 from Team Best Tiltis team just left the pits in 35th position. Let's see how the rest of the race unfolds. We just saw Seamus 19 rejoining the race in 7th position after his pit stop. Additionally, Indianapolis of Team Rojo Rollers has also left the pits and resumed racing in 11th position. Meanwhile, Amin-san from Team Navgum Kings is hot on the tail of Smartzilla for the 14th position. Judah Smoke Blunt of the 420 team is now back on the track in 17th position. Lastly, we have ForFamaker of Team Navgum Kings entering the pit lane in 26th position while Jump 073 was released and is back on track in position 27. Exciting stuff, let's see what happens. Currently on the track, we have Indianapolis trailing Kenny Thernst by half a second for the 10th position. Meanwhile, Seamus 19 is making a pit stop from the 9th position, Indy 17 is doing the same from 12th, and MBG 2129 is pit stopping from the 24th spot. Tora Kurturn holds the lead at the moment, with Swishman 33 just leaving the pits to take up the 22nd position. Stay tuned for more updates. Welcome back to all the viewers. On lap 51 out of 75 now, R40 from Team Bug is currently in 3rd and entering the pits in that position. Meanwhile, Assetto from Team Awesome Racers is also doing a pit stop but is remaining in his 5th position. We saw Manic exiting the pits in position 19 and ForFamaker from Team Navgum Kings leaving pit lane in 27th spot. Currently, Amin-san from Team Navgum Kings is holding onto the 14th position. Stay tuned for more updates as the race continues. We just witnessed some exciting moments on the track. Duvdad from Team Eco Racing has just come out of the pits and is currently in the 31st position. Amin-san from Team Navgum Kings is hot on the tail of Smartzilla in position 12, with a 0.3 second gap. Seamus 19 is currently 15th, but is making moves and was able to exit the pits in the 11th position. Meanwhile, Indy 17 remains in 16th position after making an exit from the pits several laps earlier. Stay tuned for more. We have some exciting developments here at the race. Assetto from Team Awesome Racers has quickly risen to 5th position. Meanwhile, Smartzilla sits in 15th and Amin-san from Team Navgum Kings is in position 12. Tweaks has entered the pits in position 33, but we'll see how he fares when he exits. And just as I say that, Assetto from Team Awesome Racers is now in 10th and about to exit the pits in position 5. What a move! We've got some interesting developments in this race and we'll keep you updated. We are in the midst of the race, and it's getting intense out there. Manic is fighting to gain position, trailing behind Indy 17 in 16th place. However, Maynard managed to pick up speed, completing his last lap 178.8 seconds faster than Indy 17. Meanwhile, Seamus 19 is currently trying to overtake due to Smoke a Blunt from Team ForTwo for 12th position, only 0.8 seconds behind. It's going to be a nail-biting finish, folks. Here's an update on the race. Smurf20 from Team ForTwo is currently holding onto second place, while Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings just left the pits in 15th position. Meanwhile, Indy 17 is trailing 3.3 seconds behind Amin San. Tora Kurtern, currently in first position, has entered the pits. Amin San unfortunately lost the 15th position to Indy 17. We just saw Sabine 27 from Team Blast entering the pits in 18th position, while Alap 0C exited the pits in 21st place. Idem is currently holding onto 6th position. Meanwhile, Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team has entered the pits in 5th place and is about to have a pit stop. Stay tuned for more updates. Alright folks, we are well into this race now and the drivers are really starting to feel the pressure. Idem from Team Blast has just entered the pits in 6th place, while R40 from Team Bug is currently sitting in 13th position. Keep your eyes peeled for any potential overtaking opportunities on this track. We are midway through the race and the positions are starting to shift. Maynard is currently sitting in position 16 with a time of 1:02.635, just a few tenths off of the fastest lap. Smurf20 from Team ForTwo has just exited the pits and is now in position 3. Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic is holding steady in position 4 while Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers currently sits in position 8. It's anyone's race at this point. MD162 said, "This race go for YouTube Apex." I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by YouTube Apex. We are currently streaming on Twitch and watching the top smart car class compete on the Indianapolis vintage track. Are you enjoying the race so far? Welcome back. Bobardo from Team Blast is currently in the lead, followed closely by Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers. Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team has just exited the pits and is now in position 7, while John 073 is exiting in position 24. Seamus 19 is holding steady in position 11. Kenny Thernst just entered the pits in position 6 but is only 0.2 seconds behind Obelixamarks. Who will come out on top? Here are the current positions. Idem is in 12th, due to Smoke a Blunt from Team ForTwo is in 11th, Shilan Bucano is entering the pits in 28th position, Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers has just exited the pits in 9th position, Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic is currently in 5th position with a best lap of 1:02.937, and Maynard is currently holding the 16th position. We are witnessing an intense battle between drivers as they make pit stops to maintain their positions. Maynard has just exited the pits and is currently in 16th place, while Kenny Thernst is holding onto the 7th position. Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits in position 11 with a quick stop. The pit action continues as Deplorableeple enters the pits in position 32, and Svilo227 from Team Best Tiltus team exits in position 34. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast has just made an impressive exit from the pits and is now in second place. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting race. We've just had a flurry of pit stops in the last lap, and we've got drivers shuffling positions as they re-enter the race. With Judah Smokablunt now in 14th place, Satimaring in position 15, and Swishman 33 taking position 20, it's anyone's guess who will come out ahead in this tough competition. Meanwhile, Amin San from Team Navgum Kings is giving Indy 17 a good run for their money, only 0.2 seconds behind in position 13. Let's see what happens next. On the current lap, Idem has made a great move and gained a new position, now in 8th place just ahead of Reed Inafever from Team Rojo Rollers. Meanwhile, Indy 17 is still holding strong in 12th place with a 3.6 second lead over Amin San from Team Navgum Kings, who's currently in 13th. Seja Tweaks is back on track in position 34 after a quick pit stop. Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic is chasing hard, trying to catch up to Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltis team by trailing just 0.4 seconds behind in 5th place. We're seeing some interesting developments here at the Racing Simulator event. Deplorableeple just left the pits in 32nd place, while a lap 0C is currently sitting in 15th. Meanwhile, Seamus 19 is holding strong in the 6th position. Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers just entered the pits and was in 3rd place before doing so. Finally, we saw Fafamaker from Team Navgum Kings exit the pits in 23rd place. Exciting times here at the Racing Simulator. We're back at the Racing Simulator event, and it's getting intense. Sabine 27 from Team Blast is opting for an early pit stop in 19th position, while Kenny Thurnst just passed Seamus 19 for 6th place. Indy 17 is sitting comfortably in 11th position, with Panty trailing in 17th. Meanwhile, Seamus 19 is headed towards the pits in the 9th position. Over in the top positions, Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic is hot on the heels of Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltis team in the 3rd position. This race is far from over, and we can't wait to see what happens next. It's an exciting race here at the circuit. Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic is putting pressure on Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltis team for 3rd place. Meanwhile, both Duffdad from Team Eco Racing and Sabine 27 from Team Blast have just exited the pit lane in 29th and 20th positions respectively. Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers is making a push to catch up to Kenny Thurnst in 5th place, but Kenny Thurnst was faster last lap by a significant margin. And Indy 17 continues to hold steady in 13th position. Let's see who will make it to the podium in this exciting race. We're getting closer to the end of the race, and the drivers are starting to make their final push. Amin San from Team Navgum Kings just entered the pits in 11th place, and Seamus 19 has just exited the pits, also in 11th position. Lap 0C is currently in 15th place. Reed Inafever from Team Rojo Rollers is currently in 8th position, and Idem moves up to 7th place after passing another driver. We're in the middle of the race, and it's turning out to be quite a dynamic competition. Smurf 20 from Team ForTwo has secured the top position, while Panty is holding steady at 14th place, but their lap times remain strong. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the race plays out for these drivers. Welcome back, viewers. Swishman 33 from Team Rojo Rollers is currently in 16th place, while Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits and is now in 14th place. Judas Mocha from Team ForTwo is currently holding on to 9th place, with a slim lead of 0.1 seconds over Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic in 10th position. This race has been full of ups and downs. Let's see what happens next. Currently, 5 drivers have entered the pits in quick succession. MBG 2129 is in 26th, R40 in 24th, L1 Question 1 Data 1967 in 31st, Reckless 4837th, and MD 162 in 42nd. On the track, Panty is holding onto the 15th position. The race is heating up, folks. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We are currently well into this exhilarating race. We've got Smurf20 from Team ForTwo taking up first place right now, followed closely by the rest of the pack. In 23rd position is John073 racing hard to try and catch up. Stay tuned for more excitement as this heart-racing race continues. We're seeing some exciting action on the track. Everything is Gubs, L1 Question 1 Data 1967, and MD 162 have just exited the pits, while Reckless 4800 is also leaving the pits in 37th position. Meanwhile, Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team is holding strong in 3rd place. Bobardo from Team Blast is still leading the way, but anything can happen in this race. Stay tuned. We're in the final stretch of the race, and things are heating up. MD 162 just entered the pits in 42nd place, while Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is holding strong in 7th. The Butterster just entered the pits in 19th place, with Panty exiting the pits in 18th. We also have Seamus 19 currently sitting in 13th position. Closely behind Smurf20 from Team ForTwo, who is exiting the pits in 2nd place. It's anyone's game with just a few laps left to go. We're watching an intense race, with only a few laps remaining. The drivers are pushing it to the limit out here on the track. Luigisto 7 from Team Black Magic moved from 15th to 12th position, while Obelixamarx from Team Awesome Racers maintained his 4th place lead. Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus is currently in 4th place as well. Meanwhile, we have John073 exiting the pits and now sitting in 23rd position. It's an exciting race, and we can't wait to see how it unfolds. We're mid-race and we've just had a few drivers leave the pits. L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo is back on the track in 32nd position, while Reckless 4800 emerges in 37th. Meanwhile, Kenny Thernst is entering the pits and currently holds the 3rd position. In other news, Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings has left the pits and is now in 8th place, while Panty is sitting in 17th place. It's all to play for here at the racing simulator. We're right in the thick of things here at the racing simulator. Drivers are coming in and out of the pits as they jostle for position. Bobardo of Team Blast is currently holding onto second place after a successful pit stop. Meanwhile, Backwoods Legit has just entered the pits and is sitting in 35th place. Luigi's 7 from Team Black Magic is only 0.2 seconds behind Alap 0C in 15th place. And Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is also heading into the pits in 14th place. It's truly anyone's race at this point. We have a lot of action here at the racing simulator. Mainigth is hanging onto 14th place while Kenny Thernst is leaving the pits in an impressive 5th position. Indy 17 will be entering the pits soon, currently sitting in 9th. Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings is also coming in for a pit stop in 21st position. Seja Tweaks just left the pits and now sits at 34th place. And lastly, Satimaring is doing solidly in 11th place. Stay tuned for more exciting developments. We have some exciting moves here at the race. Satimaring is back on track after a successful pit stop in the 11th place. Idem, on the other hand, leaves the pits in position 15. Smurf20 from Team ForTwo is sitting comfortably in 3rd place, while Dovdad from Team Eco Racing is currently entering the pits in 29th place. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings also had a great pit stop, and now sits in 17th place. And finally, Smurf20 from Team ForTwo leaves the pits in 2nd position. What an amazing race we have here, don't miss a beat. We are currently witnessing some intense racing action. Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is making his pit stop in the 8th place, followed closely by Seamus19 in 10th and Indy 17 in 9th. Bobardo from Team Blast, who was leading the race, is now entering the pits and currently sitting in 1st position. Obalikesamarks from Team Awesome Racers is currently in 5th place. Indy 17 had a quick pit stop and is now out of the pits back in 9th position. Stay tuned for more updates as we approach the end of this thrilling race. We have some exciting developments on the track. Several drivers, including MD162, Panty, and Backwoods Legit, have just made pit stops, while Dovdad has completed his pit stop and is now back in the race. Meanwhile, Redinafever from Team Rojo Rollers continues to hold a steady position in 6th place, while Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 12th. Stay tuned as we approach the final stages of this exhilarating race. Race update. Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits and is in 8th position. Bobardo from Team Blast is currently in 1st place, followed by a tight pack of drivers behind him. Seamus19 is now in the pits in 9th place. Meanwhile, Hugged03 is in 12th position, 2.6 seconds ahead of Mainigth in 13th. The race is getting intense, folks. Reckless 4800 said, Daytona 100 anyone? Well, Reckless 4800, Daytona 100 sounds like a challenge. But let's focus on the current race, shall we? You never know, you might just surprise us all and finish strongly in this one too. Keep your eyes on the prize. We are providing the latest updates on the race. Panty is currently in 18th position as he exits the pits. Jomp073 is in 21st place, and Sage Tweaks is heading into the pits from position 33. Luigistos7 from Team Black Magic is in 13th place and maintaining a 4.2 second lead over Mainik in 14th. Chilambucano is back on track after leaving the pits and currently sits in 26th place. Kenny Thernst is performing well in 6th place. That's all we have for now, stay tuned for more. We are back and in full swing. Seamus19 from Team Blue Steel just came out of the pits after a smooth stop and currently sits in the 13th position. Over in 6th place, we have Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers, but Kenny Thernst from Team Lightning Bolt just pulled off an impressive pass to overtake him and secure 6th position. Meanwhile, up at the front, Judas Mocha Blunt from Team ForTwo is sitting comfortably in 4th place as we approach the final laps of the race. Indy17 said, "Amy, what is the current special event?" Hi Indy17. We are currently racing at the Indianapolis vintage track with the top smart car class. How are you doing in the race so far? On lap 66, we saw Smurf20 from Team ForTwo enter the pits while maintaining their position in 1st place. Meanwhile, Idem also entered the pits, but they are currently sitting in the 13th position. Luigistos7 from Team Black Magic is currently in the 11th position, while Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers is sitting in 3rd place. Everything Escupes just got back on track from the pits and is currently in the 31st position. Lastly, Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers is currently holding down 9th position. In the last lap, Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings lost the 14th position to Idem. Meanwhile, Smurf20 from Team ForTwo is maintaining their 2nd position and has just exited the pits. Mainik is currently entering the pits sitting in the 18th position. In the meantime, Luigistos7 from Team Black Magic has made their way to the 13th position. L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo is also entering the pits but is currently in the 34th position. We are witnessing an intense race here with multiple cars juggling for positions. Panty has just overtaken Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings and is currently in the 14th position. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings is entering the pits and is currently sitting at position 15. Bobardo from Team Blast is leading the race right now while Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently holding the 9th position. We also saw the Butterster entering the pits in the 16th position. Stay tuned to see how this plays out. We are now on lap 68 out of 75, and Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers is currently in 7th place. Two drivers just exited the pits. L1 Question 1 Data 1967 from Team ForTwo is in position 34, while Reckless 4800 is in position 37. Obelixamarks from Team Awesome Racers has also exited the pits and is now holding onto his 7th place position. Meanwhile, MD162 just exited the pits in position 42 as Satimaring is also holding onto his 7th place position. This race is still anyone's game. I apologize for the mistake in my previous response. Here's a better take. We just saw Deplorably Pull and Redynafever entering the pits in 28th and 9th position, respectively. Bobardo from Team Blast is still leading this race, followed by Kenny Thernst in 6th position. Jump073 just entered the pits in 22nd position, while Svilo227 from Team Best Tiltus has just exited the pits in 32nd position. The race is heating up, folks. Unknowns said, just about an hour to go then. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the race. It's been pretty intense so far, with some really skilled drivers making some amazing moves. Who are you rooting for? We are witnessing some intense racing action. Idem is holding on to the 15th position while Satimaring made his way out of the pits and is now in the top 10. Frafamaker is currently ahead of Swishman33 from Team Rojo Rollers, followed by Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing who just entered the pits in 26th position. Judas Mocha from Team ForTwo is sitting comfortably at 5th position after exiting the pits, while Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers is in 12th place. Stay tuned for more exciting updates as we near the end of this thrilling race. We are witnessing some intense moments here at the racetrack. Deplorableeple, Tertst, and Luigisto7 from their respective teams have all exited the pits. Meanwhile, Redynafever just finished his pit stop and is back in the race, currently sitting at 13th position. Kenny Thernst has recently emerged from the pits and is holding onto 8th position. Mikko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team is doing a phenomenal job in 3rd place. Let's see how this race pans out as we approach the final laps. We are witnessing some exciting moments here at the racetrack. We just saw Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings entering and exiting the pits, currently sitting in 7th position. Indy17 is doing a great job holding onto 5th position after exiting the pits. Panty is heading into and out of the pits and holding onto 13th position. Finally, Frafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings just exited the pits and sits at the 18th position. Here we are on lap 71, and a lap 0C is currently going into the pits in 11th position. Panty holds onto the 13th position while Deplorableeple is back at the 27th position. Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic also entered the pits and sits now in 14th position. A lap 0C is currently at the 9th position while Satimaring holds onto the 8th position. Exciting moments as we near the end of this race. I apologize for the mistake, let's try that again. Welcome back. We have exciting developments in this race. Bobardo from Team Blast has just exited the pits and is currently holding onto the 2nd position. Meanwhile, Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings has also just left the pits and is up to the 9th position. Redynafever from Team Rojo Rollers is currently holding onto the 12th position. Let's see how they navigate the remainder of this race. We're getting closer to the finish line, and we're seeing some strategic pit stops being made. Panty from Team Panukarku is rejoining the race in 13th position, while Seamus19 from Team Thunderbolt is currently sitting in 10th. Meanwhile, Mikko Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team is impressively holding onto 5th place. We also see Chalambucano from Team Clockwise exiting the pits in 24th position, and a lap 0C from Team V12 Racing rejoining the pack in 11th. It's anyone's game with just a few laps remaining. And we have some impressive maneuvers happening on the track. Numbskull from Team Speed Demons is aggressively pushing for a higher position, currently in 8th place. Meanwhile, Jalambukano from Team Clockwise seems to be having some trouble, dropping down to 28th position. And it looks like we have a battle for the lead, with T4M4GG3D0N from Team Asimov closely followed by Mikkel Broadcast from Team Best Tiltus team. It's anyone's race as we approach the end. Nuevoltman said, "Is there an ambulance mod?" Hi Nuevoltman, I'm not sure if there is an ambulance mod for this particular racing game, but it's interesting to see that you're curious about it. Are you enjoying the stream? Who are you rooting for in this race? Grimdolnut said, "Are they blowing their tires every lap? It sure looks like they're pushing those little cars to their limits. These AI cars aren't bound by the same limitations as us humans, so they can really push themselves. But don't worry, they have virtual tires that won't ever wear out." We're in the final stretch of this intense race, with only one lap left. Fafanaker from Team Navgum Kings is lagging behind Luigisto7 from Team Black Magic, currently in 18th place. Chixwishman33 from Team Rojo Rollers is trying to catch up to Redynafever in 12th place, but still has a long way to go. Everything is Gups just exited the pits in 30th position. Smurf20 from Team ForTwo continues to hold onto first place, while Idem is now in 15th place after losing position 14 to the Butterster. Will Smurf20 be able to maintain there? We're in the last stretch of this race with only a few laps to go. Idem is holding on to the 15th position while Panty exits the pits and heads to position 18. Svilo227 from the Best Tiltus team is now heading to the pits, currently sitting in 31st position. Lacroix from Blast is currently in position 41 but still pushing hard. Redynafever from the Rojo Rollers is holding strong in 12th position while the Butterster maintains the 13th position. Only a few more laps to go. My apologies, that was a mistake on my part. I will revise my response. Hey there viewers. We are witnessing an intense race here today. Currently, Chixwishman33 from Team Rojo Rollers just exited the pits and is now sitting in 14th position. Meanwhile, Smurf20 from Team ForTwo just left the pits and is now in 2nd place. The Butterster is currently in the 13th position and entering the pits. Sitimarin is also heading to the pits and is currently sitting in 6th position. It's all happening here in this exciting race.